Another episode of I'm Not Cappin podcast. You dig? We got your boy Big Sheem in the building. We got OG Pops. We got Rose, and we got D in the house. What's going on?
What's good? What's good?
Playoffs. Let's get it.
Playoffs.
yeah,
Yeah, playoffs. I know you ain't talking about the Titans, so you must be talking about the other team. That other team got whooped too. That was kind of crazy. You know, you always say you don't be worried about your boys, but they got whooped too, man. It's kind of crazy, man.
Games.
No, ain't don't say nothing.
Dirty bird.
That's cool.
Dirty
Guess
bird.
what? It's about time our children finally get their act together. See, we can't keep whooping their ass too many times. Eventually, you gonna start to do right.
You crazy now. You say that now, then Michigan will come snag your coach too.
I'll
Then
be
what you
happy.
gonna say?
He can go head on somewhere.
You done with them already?
Kalen the boy. There's the door. Good season. Way to tease us, by the way. But goodbye.
I got you. But hey, we don't jump straight in today. Rose, they done tried, people was saying Cam was tripping when he said this, a good little month ago. Your boy Jalen Hurts, man. I'm gonna say it one more time because we talked about this too. Y'all gotta watch that pod, but Jalen Hurts, man. System quarterback, Rose. Why people still think that man elite, man?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Go
that
for it.
nigga
That
is
man,
ass. Lee.
that man in the gulag
I'm
already.
gonna say.
What, D? Your thought?
Already? Y'all
I'm gonna say Cam was right all along, and I think he started this, but I think it went over everybody's head what he was actually trying to say, and I just think people just take the context of being a system quarterback an issue. I mean, if that's who the quarterback is, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong. It's not a crime just to be a solid quarterback of a certain system. There's nothing wrong with that. But we just want expectations for them. We try to move the needle for them so much, and we trying to paint them something better than what they're not. And that's when the issue starts. So if Jalen Hurts, keeps doing what he's doing, just barely getting by and winning, no issue. But the
I
problem
feel you
is
on
like,
that.
you try to, make him like a Lamar or Patrick Mahomes. That's when, even though he beat Patrick Mahomes, I mean, yeah, he had something to do with it, but at the same time, he didn't. So, nah, Jalen Hurts is who he is.
Pops?
Well, I feel like this, something that everybody's missing is what Mr. Brown said. Mr. Brown said, we got to do something. This is a different season. I think what's happening with the Eagles is they running the same offense and the league caught it now. That was a special team they had. Everything was clicking. Nobody's paying attention. His line is kind of bad, bro. He don't have a great line. They coming through that line pretty hard on Jalen. And he got to get away. He got to run. That's why he's running so much. Last year, that line was top of the notch. He wasn't running so much. He could stay in the pocket in that little bit of time. Now it looked like he got to be out there in 2 seconds, and that's nothing for a quarterback. He ain't got enough time. So is he elite? Elite to me is when you can make nothing out of nothing. You know, um, so I'm not gonna say he's at that status because he can't do because obviously he showed that he can't do it. He does need a certain things to work with him, and like D said, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why everybody's crying about it. To me, assistant quarterback means he a good quarterback. You know what you want them to say? They're not saying he's at that elite status. and we all know elite status is like Patrick Mahomes. Um, um, Buffalo quarterback. You know what I mean? But those ones can make nothing out of something right now. So again, nothing wrong with that statement to me, but people make it like it's a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think the whole reality of the situation is, and I've been saying this for the last 2 years, is it's a big three in the NFL, and then you got
Yep.
Burrow's below. Is just Burrow is always hurt. You got Patrick, you got Lamar, and you got Josh Allen. I think those three would easily succeed probably any system they in, right? With giving help. Burrow, I mean, he's always, I think Burrow's there, but his health is always, we don't know, right? With his health.
Hmm.
Hurts, I think we get to where we be so quick to anoint people where they're supposed to or we want to see them. In reality, like you guys said, he fits that system. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's
Hmm.
everyone essentially, the all-time greats here, you probably can put them everywhere. But everyone has to have something that complements them. Like we talk about basketball all the time. Like, some people catch and shoot, some people drive, some people it's all a system. But I think the media makes it seem because he wants a Super Bowl and he won this, that means it's okay. Like there's quarterbacks historically that's won a Super Bowl that weren't elite. Not saying he a
Hmm.
scrub, but Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts. But like going back to what you said, where their system is messed up, is I don't think that's all. I think that's all they got. And I think a lot of people keep forgetting, like you said, the O line was great. Everyone hogs on the Giants, but let's call a spade a spade. Saquon on a good to average line he's still good, but he won trick. You know what I mean? And the rest of the team is, I think AJ and Devontae are both number ones, but the system, I don't think there's no adjustments to be made. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not with that coach at least. I think it's done. You done maximize with the coach. I wouldn't be shocked you do see, depending on how they finish. Pops, I know you said you wouldn't be shocked if they skate the whole time.
Oh.
Because I know you jumping in. We talking about Jalen Hurts and being a system quarterback. What is wrong with people labeling him a system quarterback? People, they killed Cam when he said it, but a spade a spade. But what's your thoughts?
I mean, honestly, with Jalen, bro, I feel like so the thing with like black quarterbacks in general, I know it's like a little off topic, but the thing with black quarterbacks though, like they're always a system quarterback when they just doing what they told to do or what they need to do. But when it's time for them to make plays and all that stuff, then it's ohs and ahs. But in reality, if we look at it, come on, man. When it's time for touch pushes, they ain't come up with a touch push until Jalen Hurts needed to do what? QB sneaks. And that's
You
what the
right.
system created. So he already like his biggest plays. I'm not gonna say his biggest plays are when they do touch pushes, honestly, because that is the cheat code. But outside of that, right, he only have success when like shit just open. Excuse my French.
No, I mean, I think that's facts though. It's just crazy how the media was so quick to even with like I hate what they do with Cam Newton. Like they act like Cam is a scrub. Like there's not a lot of quarterbacks he's been the number one player every league he's been in. And then Cam hating. And it's like he just calling it out. But I don't know. Pops, I
It's
got
cool when they do
interesting.
it.
Okay.
It's cool when they do it,
You right.
but it's a problem.
You right. You right on that. Pops, I got an interesting take. Let's see. I see what you think. If Stafford gets an MVP, is Stafford now top 10 all time? Quarterbacks.
No,
Why not?
he's not in it. I don't think he's a top 10. Now, if you stack him against all the greats, no, because you got to knock one of the greats out, and I don't think he's able to knock anybody out of they top 10. Um, I'll say I wouldn't mind if he 11 to 12. You know what I mean?
You got Rodgers in your 10?
Yeah.
Why he not better than Rodgers?
Rodgers got MVPs, brother. He got MVPs, and at one time, he had a reign at least almost, I'm gonna say 5 years where he was not disputed as the best quarterback. I go by range. You got to have a certain amount. Stafford has never been saying he was the best quarterback of the league. Never. They always say he's great, he's good, and I'm not gonna punish him for the Detroit teams, but still, even with those things, he never won there. He never won there. So, and then when he went to L.A., can't front. The team was good. You know what I mean? So, um, does the MVP? I said, yeah, the MVP will move him up because plus he got yardage. You know what I mean? He played all them bad years with Detroit. He's like Sanders and stuff. You know what I mean? When you sit back and you upset, you're not upset Barry Sanders, where you like, damn, bro, you wasted. You only did 10 years, and you could have played longer, but he was done with it because he couldn't take the losing. And Matt left and he went to a good team. You can't front. He didn't just go to no, you know, he didn't go to Tennessee and lead them anywhere. You know what I mean? He went to LA that was stacked. So let's see what he do now. And so now, if he get another Super Bowl, I say he top 12 minimum. I say he brought top 12 minimum.
I got a question.
What?
Go for it.
So who's your number 10?
Marino. He's barely holding on. He's barely holding on. It's just because what he did was you can't. He just got stuck, man. He got stuck, and back then he was a beast. He was a one man army. So I'm gonna say that's the reason he's barely holding on. What's name Stafford get it? It's conversation, but just because what he did rookie year, he take a team to the Super Bowl, almost did it by himself. And all those years, he was number one in yardage and everything. So that's why I say it. Who you
I,
got?
I don't know. I only asked because I know Marino had that good season, but he had that great season. I'm not gonna say good. That's a bad word when we talk about somebody that was great. But if I ain't mistaken, didn't he throw for like 5,000 passing yards one season or something like that?
I don't think he. I don't
Or
know if
was
he
it
did the
was it like
five.
was it like up
It was,
there?
yeah, he did. He led the league. He had the record. He had the record. I think he had like 4,000 something. Because five is they just started popping five. And that's Matt Holmes and all that. They just started getting them. They was five was like unheard. But see, the times are so different now too. So
Yeah.
back then, it was all about the running back. Now, man, you gonna have to throw that ball, baby. You got to throw it.
But yeah, with me,
Yeah, he had 5,000 yards his second year in the league.
see,
He did get it. Okay,
okay, I
see,
wasn't tripping
he's
there.
still in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
48 TDs.
see,
I wasn't tripping
there
there.
you go. Yeah.
But so what I was discussing with D and Shane one day, well, recently was if we put Matt in the top 10 all time, will we put him over Dan Marino? That was my question. And then I also brought up to D,
Mm.
I also brought up to D like I can only go off of who I seen play and who I was close to seeing play. Because
Hmm.
if I'm being honest, I ain't seen no Terry Bradshaw play.
Oh
But
no, he
off
ain't
of,
even in my top 10. No,
but
hell
off of
no.
me just watching, because if we going off of like what they say the top 10 is, yeah, Terry Bradshaw in there. But I ain't seen him play. But I had to go
No,
do my little research.
my logic is this: I don't like the championships. Is funny. You have to be very careful because now the media try to make championships, and you can get a guy who like. I give you an example. Um, Dallas quarterback Troy Aikman. People be sleeping. Troy Aikman didn't have that many big years. Yardage. He was 20 something. I don't even think Aikman have more than 20 25 touchdowns. I don't even think he had that. But he got 4 Super Bowls. And everybody was like, "Oh, he's so great." If you look
Mhm.
at his numbers,
I
so
mean,
that's why I
I don't know
said
if you
numbers.
seen
You
you
got to
seen the
be
post when
careful.
they compared his stats to Ryan Tannehill stats.
Yeah.
Hey,
So what that telling you?
funny thing is, I feel like modern day gotta watch how they use the word great. Cause
So let me jump back
go
in.
ahead.
Let me ask you this: is there 10 quarterbacks better than him in his era?
No,
No sir.
no. So this is a cheat. This is a bad era, bro. It's bad
I say it's a bad era.
because you got to think, man. We got a lot of quarterbacks that came in and they flamed out. You know what I mean? They just something happened. Andrew Luck, dude, he should have been Hall of Fame. He flamed out at the end. Um, RG, he came in. If he didn't get hurt, he's the big what if. What if he never got hurt? I don't think Kirk Cousins be alive if he was, if he didn't get hurt. So you this what I'm saying. Then you got all these recent draft picks and quarterbacks who've been straight bust. You know what I mean? Straight bust. You know.
D, what you got on this?
I think if he wins another MVP and they get to the Super Bowl and win, I think he would take Drew Brees' spot
Oh,
for sure. I think you're gonna have to put him in there. You take Drew Brees out. If he was to accomplish that, yeah, you take Brees out
Thank you, D.
and put him like because Breeze is between what 8, 9, 10, something like that.
I think he's a little lower than that. I think.
mm,
I don't know why
But
nah,
they
I don't
know
like
this.
it though. I wasn't a big fan of Drew Brees, if I'm being
I don't.
honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what year y'all be like, hey,
but
man, I
see,
ain't gonna lie, Breeze
but
was.
see, like, but see, Breeze. If you think about it, Breeze numbers was kind of crazy too because, but see, he was in. He was. I'm trying to. He's like the three. You know what I mean? Because you got to think he came. What's that? Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. You know, you got to give. Y'all can't shit on Breeze, man. Nah, hell
I mean,
no. Nah. He got a Super Bowl. He got a. No, Breeze got an MVP. No, right?
no,
Okay, he ain't got no MVP. Um,
he's only made All Pro one time in his career.
yeah. How many Stafford made?
I don't know. I
Stafford,
don't. I don't know. Stafford may not have no All Pro.
I don't think so. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta
How
check that.
many?
We gotta check that.
I don't know. Drew Brees just never
You,
done it for me, man. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
never been a fan, bro. I never
I
been.
but
just
Drew had numbers, bro. Drew got numbers, man. Passing yards. He got a Super Bowl. He got the passing yards. Ain't he number two? He's number two and number three.
What all
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Nope.
He
He
ain't.
still top three.
the
Nah, he
yards.
Drew's
The,
Breeze ain't better than Patrick at all.
I think Pat like top four. I think Pat like
I
number
think
four, number
Patrick
three.
Patrick's for sure better than Breeze.
Well, let me say this. Let me ask you guys this. How about Patrick don't win nothing again?
Patrick still did.
He's
Patrick's
still
still
going.
gonna be in the all
He
time
could
list no
lose
matter
the
what you
rest of his
say.
career. That man is first ballot.
Huh?
No matter what.
So right now he don't win again. They go on like a six. No, they go on
I
a
done already
three.
Yeah,
told
he
you,
already.
Patrick.
No
Yeah,
wins.
that case has been closed. Yeah, Patrick's
So
forever top. Yeah,
well, I'm saying, wait, so you gonna tell me he's gonna be top? He top three regardless.
Yeah, I
I don't
don't.
know if
Only
he.
person he's looking up to is Brady. Everyone else, you can make an argument.
yeah,
Right now, I'm saying again. So
Right
yeah.
you
Right
just
now,
now,
the
right
only
now, yeah.
person. Listen, he in the
that's what I'm
room.
saying. But I'm saying, I listen to my question. I said if he ends it now or he
Right,
doesn't win
Brady is
again,
the only person
you
he
telling me
looking at.
he's number two right now. He cannot change it. Only thing he can
If
do is
if
become
the
number
only
one.
argument I may say him and Peyton is next to each other. That's it. And then Brady is because of Brady with the Super Bowls. But that's just me. I don't To me,
Okay.
he's the greatest quarterback talent all time. You can't deny that. What can't he do? And we talking about just a pure what Patrick Mahomes does and everything else. The rest of the stats will be stats. But how many quarterbacks are you really
Carrying the
picking
team.
over him? And you can sit him on any team. Any team.
Mm.
But let me
Really,
ask you this. Go ahead, Paul.
No, go ahead.
This year has been it's always a very interesting year in the NFL. Who has been the biggest disappointing team for you, Pops? Could be the
Tampa,
team in the hood.
Tampa Bay.
I can't figure them out too.
Because Tampa Bay is no excuse. They supposed to have how they let no man, they supposed to at least
Well,
have
hold
two
on,
Super
we ain't to act like the
at
Falcons don't
least
have
two.
talent. They don't play
No,
together.
I'm
But
not
they
no,
have
no, I'm not even
That's what I was about to say.
yeah, but come on, man. Still, these last losses is unexcusable, man. This don't make any sense. They supposed to have at least 10 victories. They should be talking about they should be battling for at least the number 2 seed. And for them to be doing what they're doing, no, they totally disappointing, man. They are
I gotta
disappointment.
I gotta agree with Pops on that one.
you got the same team for you, Quinn?
I gotta agree with him. There's probably another team at the top of my head,
No,
but Tampa
y'all
Bay.
missing the biggest one. D?
Atlanta.
No, I like Atlanta.
That's just ridiculous. That don't even make no sense. Like what upsets me about them, it took y'all to last night to get Kyle Pitts involved. It took y'all all this whole time to get Kyle Pitts involved when Kyle Pitts has clearly, you can say on a good day, he's a what, top 5 tight end in the league. Like that was the performance we were supposed to see all year. Like I believe had they got him more involved and their coach knew what he was doing and actually did more execution, like yeah, Atlanta would have been much better because that would have took some of the pressure.
AD,
Go ahead.
let me start for a minute. What did you can you back up for a minute? You said something that was crucial. You said what? Rewind what you
Execute,
said?
executed.
No, no, no. Keep going backwards. Something else you said. You said something about the coach. What did you say?
I said the coach had if the coach had executed.
It took him too long to
Say that
get
again.
Kyle Pitts involved.
So
I'm
you
saying if they
say it
got
again. You
Kyle,
said the coach.
yeah, the coach, yeah.
Let me say it again. So you saying it's the coach?
He's a big part of it, yeah.
So you saying it's the coach again, right?
He's a big part of it.
So why you keep asking? You already gave your answer, brother. That's why Atlanta's losing. You ain't getting it. It's the
That's what I
coach.
said. That's why they've been
It's
the
the
most
coach.
disappointing team.
That's what I told you. That's what I told you. We won what you're saying. That's your answer. It's the coach, brother. It's no. They're another team, but see, I started learning something about living in Atlanta. It's a reason why they ain't got fans. I see the reason why I don't have no fans, bro. Because it's sickening, man. It's the coach, bro. They got too much talent to be wasted like that. And like you said, just to piggyback, Pitts is too big. They should have just moved him. Forget that tight end. They should have put him as a damn wide receiver and let him run down. He's 6'6", bro. Ain't nobody. He could jump over almost everybody. They should be killing the game with him. And once you use him as a weapon, you got Bijan. Come on, that dude couldn't be stopped. And yet, it's the coach. He up here grinning. You know what I mean? He running around grinning. Yo, bro, it's time for you to get fired, homie. You up here talking about, nah, bro. That's why I'm so mad. That's why I'm personally mad at Tampa Bay. You just let the door back in for these fools. You know what I mean? So, but I understand, man. But you answered your own question. Who you got, Sheen? Everybody picking the team. Who you got?
The Ravens.
Ooh.
The Ravens by far is the
Ooh.
most disappointed team. They had a great draft. We were anticipating them with that defense to be a lot better, and the defense to me is not even really the defense. That offense has been hot garbage. Clip,
Mm.
clipboard man gotta go. I'm about tired of seeing John Harbaugh. Um, they've been there. Dang, I had another team last night. I can't think of Falcons, Tampa. I definitely think they hot and cold. Um, who am I missing? Rose, who you got? Most disappointing teams for you?
The Ravens. Fuck them niggas. Them niggas can fall
Y'all.
off a
So,
cliff.
hey, y'all better put that tape back when we were talking about the teams. And I told y'all guys, y'all laughed at me when I told y'all. I said, watch them, man. Something ain't right.
Didn't
Them
y'all
guys
say the
had good
Chiefs were going
years,
to
man.
the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl again?
Nah, he said
Who? That's what
he,
you
he
had?
said the Titans was going to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's
they
D
were
said
winning
that?
13. They were winning 13 games this
I
year,
did
bro.
say that.
14 actually.
I did say that.
That
Oh
was
my
D
bad.
Majors, right?
I did say
Right? I thought I heard that from some D Majors
I did
around here
say
with that madness.
Nah, but you
You
got
know
a
what
Chiefs hoodie on though, bro. Y'all out the playoffs.
I mean? Who?
The Chiefs hoodie
What you
that you
say?
got on.
Yeah, man. It was cold
Yeah,
tonight, brother.
y'all out the play.
Yes, it is
Oh,
cold
okay. Just
tonight.
making sure.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah. I was just making sure. That's all.
Who?
Hmm?
I don't change.
You,
Look. I ain't like y'all guys. I don't change teams. I'm still loyal to my team. I told y'all guys my guys record. I told y'all. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Y'all get like Sheen. Y'all start running. You be like D. D get real quiet. You know what I mean? I don't change. I told you I wanted the number one pick, baby. That's all I wanted.
y'all still not
That
gonna
was.
get it.
Oh, we ain't getting that. I already know that. That's D team. He
it's
locked
all right.
that in.
Not now. We gonna get the number one pick because Sheen's team still got some hope. I don't know why he be trolling me every week.
I have not been wrong yet, have I? You and the other one, y'all got more victories than my team. So I've been told y'all
Hey,
that.
Sorry, y'all gonna win
I
Sunday.
told you, y'all remember when I said Carter was gonna be, that was a wasted pick.
I
They
give you
over
that.
here
yeah,
catch him.
you
He over there
said that. I
watching.
give you that.
He
He
watching the
watching
film.
porn.
Come on, dog. You end up a grown man. You over here watching the hub on
Porn.
film. You ain't got a sack. Man, told y'all about that fool, man. But Quez, I'm gonna switch it. Who has been on the positive end? It can be a team or a couple of teams that were shockers to you in the NFL that's really balling this year.
New England.
um, yeah, that's one team. New England is one team. D, like what I told you in the beginning, way before I done started back joining back up. Carolina was
Mm,
yeah. Let me see what it's gonna do this year. I was heavily
nice one.
anticipating on Carolina to do what they did this year, and they did exactly what I thought they was gonna do. So that was like the main team for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like that one. D.
Um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to say Seattle because I did not expect them to have the year that they did this year. I thought Sam Darnold was gonna come in and get his money and then not perform the way he was supposed to. But Seattle, what they done based on what they had last year with Geno and how they traded pretty much everybody and them to have a good season, yeah, Seattle was a big shocker for me.
But I only got rid of 2 players. It's the
He
same
thought
team.
Sam was gonna pull a Geno.
I'm saying.
It's the
Rose.
same team though.
I know. I'd expect Sam Donald to play this way.
Rose, who
I
you got?
agree.
Surprise team.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's either the Panthers or the Patriots. Man, it's one of them 2 teams, man. I feel like the Panthers are really gonna make some noise in the playoffs. Actually, they actually might go further than where everybody thinking they might go. I got them going to the NFC Championship game. I'm just go out there and say it.
Who?
They can
Oh,
very
what?
much do it.
Oh,
They a sleeper team.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
he
He said
basically
who
just
you be?
said he
What he
basically
said?
he basically just said in gambling terms for all my gamblers out there, if it says plus 250, take it. Take them for the
Take it.
money line.
Shit. Shit, I'll
Just
take it.
take it, money line,
I'll take
baby.
it. I'll take it. What you got on it? What you got on it?
Mhm.
We ain't doing no more.
Hey,
That's
look. Panthers. Hey. I don't know who the Panthers play on Sunday, but look, listen to this. Take their money
They
line.
play the
Just
Saints.
put $100 on the money line, bro. You gonna win.
Hey, Rose,
$1,000.
where can they get all their other gambling needs, man?
Hey man, tap in the Rose picks, man. I got the game winning picks. I got the money lines. I got the parlay. I got everything, man. Just tap in, man. It's a $10 entry.
One more time.
You want the exclusive picks? I need $30.
Hey, man. Y'all can be raw, balling. I think y'all had all the teams. I'm gonna throw this one in here. I don't think they get enough credit because he's talking about the NFC Championship. I'm talking about the AFC Championship. I think the Jags can get. I don't think people want to see the Jags in the playoffs. They got a solid team.
Hey, before you go on your little tangent, can I get an apology about the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence?
You weren't even on there. You was talking about Daniel Jones.
No,
don't do that.
I said
No.
Trevor
Don't
Lawrence
do that.
wasn't good.
Nah, I don't count
I
you.
said he was
No,
trash,
don't
bro.
do that. Don't do that. No, you didn't. No, you
so
didn't.
I've never been
No,
on Trevor
you didn't.
Lawrence's team.
I think
Bro,
Trevor
don't
Lawrence
do
is
that.
good.
You gotta understand something.
Don't do that,
Team
bro.
is
Don't
biased
do
for
that, bro.
Lawrence.
Hey,
He
Pop,
mad because
listen.
he missed that.
Don't
He missed
do
that
that,
sack.
bro.
Ryan,
Don't do
sacking
Ryan
him.
is a skill. Cappin is not. You over here
So
capping.
hold on. So
You
this whole
capping.
time that Trevor Lawrence been in the league, I haven't
You
been
don't
the
like.
one
Don't
vouching for him.
now saying you a Trevor Lawrence fan.
Y'all been saying he's trash. I'll be like, he's a good quarterback for me.
No,
He's
you
good.
didn't.
Y'all been saying he was trash.
D,
I put that on everything, bro. I swear,
D.
y'all-
When have you
Hold
ever
on.
heard him say Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback? He don't even talk
Did I
about
not
the
say
game.
Trevor Lawrence? Did I not say Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback? Every time we talk about
Rose,
that.
y'all
You know what I'm about
gotta
to say?
Hold on. You want me to pull up the group text? You want me to pull up the group? You want me to pull up the
gets
group
salty
text?
over him, man. Every time he keep thinking about he missed that sack. That's all he keep thinking about.
No, son. He got it. He got some
When he
juice.
got away.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Rose over here. What's the money line on that?
The Jaguars?
No, I'm talking about you talking about the Jaguars. You ain't preaching on no Jaguars. You was on Danny Dimes.
Yeah, this year I've been on Danny Dimes this year, yeah. But the years prior, I've been telling y'all the Jaguars.
Say it one more time.
Nice.
You've been on what?
I've been on Danny Dimes. Yeah, I was on Danny Dimes this year for real. But until he tore his Achilles now. Ooh, Phillip Rivers now.
But
go
hey,
Colts.
We don't shift gears to the hottest topic of the night. Pops claimed he wouldn't have got caught. But what's y'all thoughts on your homeboy, man? The Michigan coach, man, got caught doing what he had no business doing. But, homegirl still got a job. That's of course. But, Pops, what you think he should have kept the job? I hear people talking about he ain't do nothing wrong. Like,
let me say this. For $5 million, ain't no PUSSY worth it. You know what I mean? But that right there shows you how powerful the PUSSY is. He risked it all for that. He gave her a raise. He paying the rent. This joker got her next to it. No, he married and he got shorty next to him on the sideline. He is wilding out. So do I feel bad for him? Hell no. But I'm on a serious side. He did mess it up for the black coaches. He made us look bad. I doubt they hired any young black coach again because he was only 39, bro. So he was pretty young. So he's done. That's why he's trying to kill himself because he probably lost the wife and everything. You know what I mean? So the sad part is the way you do it. But like I told you, tell everybody, is undefeated. Undefeated. That PUSSY.
You telling me they would have got you too, huh?
Nah, it wouldn't have got me because I told you how your father felt about that money. MOB, baby. MOB for me. I ain't giving up no $5 million. Ain't none of that shit that good for $5 million, baby.
Hey,
and I know me.
He'd have been, hey, my dad dirty. Hey, that was my son. That wasn't even me.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, know my rules. I'm gonna get caught. I got me a fall guy. You heard what Sterling used to say, what Sharp said. Baby, you better have a fall guy. That's what you got. You got a fall guy. But these fools is crazy. That's too much money, dude.
Oh,
I can't get caught.
Big Mike, what's good?
You
What's
know?
good? Big Mike in the chat. But D, what's your thoughts?
He would have folded too, man.
Oh, we already know.
Yeah. D would have had that butt back turn.
Hey, hey,
Got caught on the sideline. Yep. Did you see that? Look at the new coach. He, oh God.
Hey, D on there freaked out, and D be over there on ESPN. They would have done that. The school
D walking in handcuffs. Little D walking out there in handcuffs. Head moving. You lost $45 million. Yeah.
Yo, this
What?
Oh shit!
My man D can't say nothing.
But honestly, with that, oh shit, that's just funny. Oh boy. I would say what I would have did in that situation. I would have just kept it smooth. I would not have not let anything get involved or what's involved with me being on the field coaching. I would have just kept it simple with her if I was on that type of time. I don't give a female no more than they can handle.
huh?
I told you, D still thinking about eating that ass.
All she got to do is
Hold on, time out.
all she got to do is tell me how much she can tolerate.
See, I told you, he walking in the handcuffs, baby.
He already in handcuffs.
Would you do it again? Yeah.
He already looked at that. He's so freaked out, but he already handcuffed already.
I'm telling you.
Hey, D said.
Hey, go ahead and take the Bama chain off, but they ain't finna hire you, boy. You don't. They got you.
They done had to cut the camera off. Well, man, DB, what's going on? Michigan coaches. That D, man. Y'all crazy. I ain't no lie. Hey,
I knew it was coming.
Quez, let me ask you this, man. Do you think the committee was wrong for leaving Notre Dame out, though?
Yeah.
You think so?
In a way, yeah. I would have threw him in there. I'm gonna be honest. No shade towards James Madison, but James Madison, that was a shocker. Tulane, okay, that's Tulane. Like we knew that, but James Madison. I mean, shoot, we just threw the U in there. So why not throw Notre Dame in there too?
Miami beat Notre Dame.
And I understand that. Well, come on, bro. Who James Madison play first?
No, they got Oregon, don't they? Who got Oregon?
I'm not finna watch that game.
Well, that's about to be a death beat. And they about to.
I'm not finna watch that game. That's like saying we got IMG.
You rather watch Notre Dame play Oregon?
Bro, I'd rather not see overly massacre than regular massacre. When people finna murder them people out there.
What if they put Notre Dame in there and they would have got blown out just as bad as James Madison about to?
Hey, bro. Notre Dame. blow it up, restart. But outside of that, bro, James
No, they
Madison,
just need to
bro.
put. They need to get in a conference if they want the respect, like everybody else.
I mean that too. But hey, James Madison, bro. It was a
So
shocker to
They
me.
ain't play. Notre Dame didn't play nobody for the rest of the season either. They played the same people James Madison played. You really look at it, they don't play two tough games at the
Yeah.
beginning of the season. They do it every year. They so they could try to start out 2-0 and say they beat these top teams, but they ended up losing to Miami, Texas A&M, and bit them in the ass.
That's true. That's facts.
let me ask you this,
Facts.
Pops. I'm gonna flip it. What does a win do for Tulane and James Madison in terms of not just their programs, but do you think college football needs that?
Well, I don't like the playoffs. I think it should be 12 teams.
Ain't
And
it 12 now?
wh-
It is 12
oh, it
now.
is 12. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean 14. They need to add two more. But my thing is this: the Notre Dame did it to themselves. They crying, but they did it to themselves. Tulane already a big program. That James Madison, this is going. They probably for them to make that tournament, they probably got at least about a good 30 to 40 million dollars. That's tremendous for their program. Do they belong? Yeah, they belong because they did it the right way. And like Rose said, Notre Dame is always trying to be slick. They want all the money. They want all the. You see what Texas did? Texas was like, "Yo, we could have stayed where we was at and got all the money," but they decided to go to a conference. You know what I mean? A strong conference. Notre Dame being slick because, like he said, they gonna make sure they can't go lose more than 3 games. They need to join a powerhouse. I don't understand why they can't. They should join a powerhouse. And if they do that, then they ain't got nothing to cry about. But right now, Notre Dame, whatever. Now, do I like what they did? Said they not gonna play in the bowl game. You know what? If the team decided they didn't want to do it, I don't have no problem with it. As long as the team said they cool with it. Because guess what? It's a business now. Now the kids get a chance to, get their bodies together. You know what I mean? Why play a game and ain't worth nothing for it? Unless, you just want to play. But I say, hey, let the team vote. The team voted. Hey, walk away. Nobody can complain about it. And they need to schedule harder teams. Like Rose say, they are slick. They never have nothing in the middle of their schedule. It's always the same crap. One or two good teams, and then they're going around playing straight bums so they can look their numbers look good. And that's why if you paid attention, they've been getting smacked in the playoffs because they are fraud.
I get that. That's a fair argument. I really think it'd be. I think the committee. I was telling D this. I think they threw them in there so they can say, you know what, this will shut everyone up because they get blown out. I don't think they'll put any more little schools in.
Yep.
They're gonna go straight in with the big schools. I definitely agree with Rose that Notre Dame need to stop playing this BS game and get in the conference. Because I was telling D this, and I'm curious to hear y'all takes. Where okay, Notre Dame lost day 2, but why Texas? Texas don't have a bad loss either.
Florida, that's a bad
Okay,
loss.
but that's the SEC. Now, reason I say that and I spin it
It
is
is.
you say that's the conference. Anyone, what they wanted, well, making these powerhouse conferences with the SEC and Big Ten. The thing was, you can lose any Saturday because you in a dominant conference per se. And they just happen to lose to Ohio State, and then who beat them? Was it Georgia? And Georgia,
Georgia.
right?
Yeah,
Florida.
Georgia.
They
Yes,
lost two.
I'm
They
saying
lost
that
how many games they lost?
They lost
3.
3.
Mhm.
So,
They
reason
lost
I
three.
ask you this is, if you put Notre Dame in, they lost today to Texas. To me, don't have a bad loss. So, how can you look
No,
at
that's
one?
that's why they didn't do it.
Yeah,
That's why they didn't do it
If you
because
if
they
you
were
did it if
screwed.
you did
They
it
were
that way, you
screwed.
gonna have to put Vanderbilt in there too.
Yeah, that's why they didn't do it like that. They just said it was simple because really, I think they messed up because they was anticipating Miami to fold. You know what I mean? Miami got stronger after the losses. You know what I mean? So then they started moving back up. See, what happened was Miami should have never dropped that low because they remember They dropped Miami all the way down in
I
the
don't think it
20s.
was Miami. I think the way if
I
people
mean,
really
Miami was
notice,
number 2 in the
I
country
think it was,
in the middle of
well,
the
Yeah,
I'm
season.
talking about Tech kind of messed up too. I think what they were doing is the Big Ten, SEC, and ACC
and
automatically get
ACC.
2 teams, automatic.
Yep.
And then the ACC, by them just having Miami kind of screwed it up. Because at the end, I thought Tech was going to get in all the way down to the end. And then who did they lose to when
And
they had the,
remember, Duke won the conference,
No,
right?
yeah, and Duke only,
They,
they had,
But
because of the,
they a
yeah.
5 loss. That's a 5 loss team.
yeah, and
That's
that's what that messed the game up because with them winning, it messed everything up because they got 5 losses. They supposed to got the ACC supposed to got an automatic bid. If they got an automatic bid, it would have been everything would have worked out how they thought it was going to be. But this year, it didn't work out like that.
You said that, D.
yeah, I did.
The night when we watched the game, you definitely said that.
But let me ask you this, D. Um, what is your change if you say there's a change you would like to see with the college football playoffs?
I think what they need to do, I think if you're going to add, I don't think they need to add any teams, but I think what needs to happen, I think they need to do like how March Madness does it, like have 2 teams, compete to get into the tournament. And I feel like that would make things a lot easier because honestly, how I feel about it, I would have took, and all respect to Tulane, but I would have took them out and put either Notre Dame or Vandy in that spot. And James Madison, like, I get it, they were undefeated, but it's just levels to this shit. And I just don't think James Madison is just a good enough team to compete with the big dogs. So, but I think that's kind of the thing moving forward. You're just gonna have to just have like a little constellation where the whoever wins, gets to get in the playoffs.
I like that. I like that. All right, we don't switch gears. We going to the NBA, going in some hoops. Pops. The Thunder they running through the league, man. You think they got a shot to break the record?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This team here, boy, it's no weakness, bro. They got no weakness, son. And if I didn't really think Shea was that good, bro. Dude, they don't have no weakness, man. They are stacked in every position. People need to give the GM much respect. He needs. That's a GM where you got to steal him because this dude here. Think about these players he's found. He has rebuilt this team twice, and they got stronger. And we keep forgetting, dude. OK got 3 more picks coming. They are stacked, and but I'm gonna say one thing: every team do go through a slump, but I think they may only lose like I'm gonna say it, man. I'll be shocked if they lose 10 games. I'll be shocked the way they playing. Only thing that's gonna stop them is I say if they get hurt. Shane, you there? Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got a question.
What you think?
hold on, hold
I
on.
got a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
What team do y'all think can stop them?
Say it again.
What team do you guys think can stop them?
You said who's gonna stop them?
Yeah, like what team can compete with them and win?
That's the
I would
question.
say I would say the closest team that probably can do something with them. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but that can do something with them is the Spurs. That's the only team I could think of that can actually do something with them.
Who did they lose?
Why you say that?
Who did they lose to?
I
I
can't
don't
I don't
remember.
know.
I don't know. But the reason I say the Spurs is because I think SGA and D Fox, that's going to be a head-to-head battle. That's going to be a back and forth. Even though SGA got good defense, De'Aaron Fox is just tough. Like he going to make, shots. He not going to stop fighting. And then you got Castle. He's excellent at what he does. And then you got, what's his name? Johnson, Keldon. What's his name? Keldon Johnson.
Yeah.
He's also a ball player.
Yeah.
And then you got, I think Wemby and going up against Chet and Harkenstein, I don't think that's even a mismatch.
They only lost this to the Blazers. By
What's
2
that?
points. The Blazers
To the
beat them by
Blazers?
2.
They lost Blazers. Oh. But yeah, I don't think, Chet or Harkenstein can, keep up with Wemby when he's running like he's doing. And I just think that, the Spurs, they just got, and what's the other rookie they got? What's his name? Harper. He's another nice player as well.
What about Houston? What's your guys' thoughts on Houston?
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
No.
They can't. They can't. They don't got enough.
If they had Van Fleek, I think they would probably have a shot. Like that's all they missing is a guard. They need a guard so bad.
Nobody in the league can compete with them because nobody runs a 10 deep lineup. The Thunder run 5 in and 5 out. Nobody can compete, and they play their 11th and 12th man. You can't compete with that. It's like nobody has enough depth on their roster. And their starting 5 and then their starting 5 on the bench can start on any other team in the league. So you just can't
but to answer your question though, Sheen, I mean, sure, healthy team like them, sure. And then what Rose just said, bro, that team on a run right now, bro. That team is on a crazy run. That's like Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne first came out hot. He on a crazy run right now.
And then y'all know the Thunder got the Clippers pick, and y'all know how bad the Clippers are right now. And if they end up getting the top 3 pick, the Thunder gonna get the damn, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Dude, they got 3 first rounds.
That
dude, and to make it so crazy, they gonna trade again and get 2 more.
That's why I was asking Sheem. I said, do you think they send like at least 2 or picks? I ain't gonna say in the first round, but like a couple of those picks to go get Giannis because they can afford them.
No.
The league
they can very much afford them.
The league will have to deny it. I ain't gonna lie. This be the one time because you couldn't allow that to happen.
Yeah, first of all, they not. Well,
I mean, Sheen, they did allow KD to go to Golden
State.
No, but we're talking about
because you got to think. Wait a minute. To get Giannis, they had to give up their star players. They have to. Chad got to go. They got to give up just because of the money. You have to remember, Giannis is Giannis is $65 million.
Yeah, give up.
I think they could afford though.
I give up Chet.
Huh? Yeah, but you got to give up more than Chet. You got to give up.
No, I'm gonna give up Chet, my 3 first-round picks in the second round.
You can't do that.
They got cap on their team though. They can eat the day. They don't have no one but 3 players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, you got to ship out at least over 60 or 50% of the money, and they got to be
not your star players. You don't.
You got to match the money. You can't trade the
no, you don't. They got cap. If you got the cap, you ain't got to match the money. They got enough.
They got what, 30
bring
million?
On Giannis without
how much
cap
they got? Because you got to bet. They got to eat 50. They got to take back.
They should have at least that.
I think they got it.
You trade Chet and you get rid of Harkenstein.
They got their cap space right now. Well, hold on, let's see. 2025, 2026. They only got 3 players with really big contracts. They salary cap is it's SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet.
Yeah.
So you get
what is they at? You gotta
okay. So they're over the cap right now. They're negative 34 million. They're over the cap right now.
See, they can't take.
If you trade Chet, right?
How much is Chad making? Chad ain't making 60. You gotta get that number. See, it's not about picks.
But who are you gonna get rid of though?
It don't. You said it. You gotta remind you. Every NBA is different. It got to go by salaries, unless you got a lot of cap space, and most teams
His
don't have
contract.
no cap space.
Look, all right. So his Chet signed a 5-year rookie max
Yeah.
extension worth up to $250 million over
Okay.
5 years.
What do he make a year? That's the number. If he make 30, he made 30
Hold on, I'm
something.
looking right now. He made 41 a year, and then it'll go up to
41.
54,
Okay,
and then
so
it'll go up to
you
54.
you gotta put another 22.
What's Harkenstein at? He should be making
Uh,
I think him and Harkenstein probably could.
nah, I don't think he's making nothing crazy.
No. Yes, he is. He making
Because he left the
20.
Knicks. He
That'll
has to
work.
be.
He can make it. Yeah,
He
he
making
make
he
20.
making he making 87 million over
Yeah,
3
so
years, so he's getting
3
30
years,
mil a
do the
year.
math. Yeah, that's
See, so you can make the move. You can trade them if they take that
Yeah,
and 3
he's
picks.
getting about 20. He's been getting about 28 and a half a year,
Okay,
so
then
you can
yeah.
so
trade them two.
you can trade those two for Giannis, and they're gonna want at least shit. They can make that trade and give them 4 picks because they don't need them picks. You know, because remind you, don't they got 3 this year, and then I think they got another 2. Shit, hell, right there, that's 4 picks. Who cares? Shit, I'll make that. That's a dynasty. It won't be broke.
I think I'm like Rasheem. I think they gonna
They
deny
have
that
to because
trade.
they would
They
they
got
will
to.
put too much
If they
pressure
make
on.
that happen, bro.
You already got the stupid stuff going
No, you
on
can't.
with
You listen. Who run the league? This ain't David
the
Stern,
players.
baby. You know, home ball head man don't care. He let them do anything. Yes, we smoke weed with him. It don't matter. So they'll make that move. Yeah, they ain't gonna block nothing. The NBA scared of the players now. So if they want to make that move, but I don't think they will break the team up because the team is young and why they don't need Giannis. You know what I mean? It's a difference. You can sit here and say, "Well, we want to." Nah, I ain't breaking the team. I wouldn't do it. You know, I just sit
Mm-hmm.
there and keep trading my picks so I can sit here and rebuild every year. I will make sure I'm stacked with every year I got 2 or 3 picks, and then keep trading them until you need to use them. You know, because technically they gonna have to. Because you got to think what they got maybe 3 or 4 years the max before they're gonna have to break the team up anyway. Because everybody's gonna come up for more money. You know what I mean? Shaq gonna want more than that. He ain't gonna want no just 70. And this stupid league gonna let these jokers get 100 a year. You give a player 100 million a year, he gonna slap the shit out of a coach. You know?
It'd be interesting. I'm curious to see. Well, besides the Thunder, if you are a team, how much would you be willing to give up for Giannis?
I told you, if I was the Knicks, simple. He can pick. I let them pick who they want. Nah, I'm serious.
They
I let them
still
pick.
won't win, bro.
Mhm.
Don't do that. They
Huh?
still won't win. They still won't win.
Ain't nobody listening, Rose.
So you wholeheartedly believe that they'll still win if they let the Bucks pick who they want off the Knicks.
No, I
And y'all
ain't.
get Giannis.
Hold on. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, I was just saying. I'm just
Listen,
saying.
if they ain't get rid of Carl Anthony Towns and they ain't get rid of Mitchell Robinson and a couple picks, we good. Now they got the rest of
Yeah,
that team. Then hey, I don't
I'll
know.
take that too.
So,
You know,
what
Carl-
is that gonna?
They
What is
might
that gonna
ask
do
for
for?
Mikael or OG.
Huh?
Hold on. Let me ask Omar this. What is that gonna do for the Knicks? Are y'all gonna win?
Yep.
Win what?
What we going on with back, baby? You understand the
All
win
the
for
way
the
back
Knicks
to
to get to
the conference championship. That's it.
brother. If
They'll
we
be
get to
in
the
the
finals,
finals.
that's all that matters, dude. You don't understand what changed
Y'all
New
not
York.
going to. No, bro. No,
Hmm
bro. No.
If
So
we
hold
get
on,
Giannis, we
I mean,
going.
the
Let me
only
jump
team
in
that
here. Hold on, man. We about to do a solo. Been a little minute since I done did this. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, OG, and Giannis, and whoever they put at the 5
But you
ain't
just
enough.
your pops just said that the Bucks
Ain't
can pick
enough.
wherever they
I
want
ain't
off
work.
that team.
What did I didn't say that though. I'm saying what I said. That ain't enough. With Jordan Clarkson
Y'all
coming
not
off
gonna be
the
able to
bench,
keep OG. Y'all not gonna
dude,
keep OG. So take him out. Take
and
Yeah,
OG out.
OG.
Mikael,
Yeah,
Y'all
OG
can't keep
going.
OG.
That's why I said either they're
Y'all
gonna give
can't
up
keep-
Mikael or OG.
You can't keep OG. You either gonna trade OG, Cat, and one other player for some picks,
I
or
ain't getting rid
you're
of
not gonna
OG.
get Giannis.
I ain't
Listen,
getting
it's gonna
You
be
can't keep
listen
him.
to make the trade. It's gonna be OG. It's gonna be Cat, and it's gonna be 2 first-round picks and 3
That's like
second-round
you
picks.
throw in Mitchell Robinson. Nah, you ain't
You
getting
know,
that.
no, because they don't want the
Yeah, I
reason
mean,
I'm gonna say, they're gonna take Cat because Cat. You got to understand it. What we just went through the numbers. The Knicks got to give up 2 of their players, bro, to make it work.
I mean, honestly,
It
Pops, they
can't
might
work.
throw McBride in there.
Hey, you could take them too, brother. I give them up, and I give them up. Giannis is nah, dog. He's he's once in a generation, and I know he ain't gonna quit on you. See, that's the thing. I don't care. I like that heart, and he gonna scream on cats. You know what I mean? You think he in New York and he gonna quit? Shit, hell no. We finally got somebody gonna hold people accountable. I love Metal, but Melo wouldn't say nothing to nobody. I need a leader. This joke gonna come in there and talking about, dude, this is what we're gonna do. Now, OG, bye. Cat, go on with yourself. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, McBride, take a walk too, homie. I don't need you.
second round of the playoffs. Bye. That's where y'all gonna
Who?
be at.
Who? Rose, we
Crib.
make
Y'all
that
gonna
trade.
be out in the second round.
I got a
Y'all
100.
gonna be
I
out in
got
the second
100.
round. Y'all
Run
gonna
it.
be out in the
I
second
got
round.
100. They
If y'all
getting
make
that.
that trade, if y'all make
We'll
that
get out the second round.
bro, y'all gonna be out
Run
in the
100.
second round. I promise you.
Run
I
100.
promise you. You wanna make this?
D,
You wanna
what you
make this?
got? You
I
recording,
made a bet
D?
with D a few years ago with the
Listen,
Celtics. You wanna
huh?
make bet?
You talking about the Celtics gonna beat us?
You
I
wanna
got
make bet?
another 100. They won't beat us. I don't
No,
think they're
I'm
gonna beat
saying you
us
wanna
how
make
we
this
are
bet.
now.
We can make this bet. Y'all
You
not getting
heard
out the
me,
second
bro.
round.
I told you we got 100.
Y'all not making it out the second
I'm
round, bro.
telling you, 100 on it.
AD. Sound very interesting here.
Y'all not making it out the second round, bro.
See,
If
that's
y'all
why his
make that
joint keep
trade,
cutting
I'm
out.
telling
I
y'all,
mean,
y'all
I
not
He
just
making
want
it
to
cutting
out.
know
out on
what team is standing the Knicks way in the East besides
you.
Boston.
Boston ain't we whooping Boston ass this year. Watch. Boston always whoop us during the regular season. They get in them playoffs, Knicks gonna whoop that ass. So I ain't worrying about that. The team, I'm gonna be honest with you. That damn Detroit. That's who hey, you better watch Detroit because Detroit might make a move. Everybody sleeping. Detroit may make a big trade or something because
AD,
they got money. Who?
Hey, who just
AD.
said AD?
I don't know. I don't trust him. He get too hurt too much. That's Sheen's favorite player. He just get too hurt. So I don't know.
Knicks being bounced in the second round, they make that trade, bro.
Boy, $100, baby, on the table. 100 on the table. Come
All
and get
right.
it. All right. You heard that, D. Don't worry, D. He be joining your train.
Hey,
He,
Sheen,
he, he gonna join your train too.
they putting $100 on the table, Sheen.
You want some too?
The crazy part is, Quez, neither one of us though happen. Giannis ain't going to the Knicks, and then my
Uh-huh.
dad don't get mad. Miami leaves a BS trade
Ain't gonna
because it's
get
gonna be
mad, bro.
Andrew Wiggins and some box of crayons. We don't like this some BS. Wiggins
You know
potential.
I'm gonna go
He
crazy.
got one more ladder he can reach. And my
Hey,
dad just said this is some BS. I already know how the league
But
work,
you can't.
man.
But you can't front. Wiggins is They be getting Wiggins ass. Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins done
He's
played for
in
the
every
whole
major
league,
trade.
man.
literally.
They'll come out there and do the same thing on every team. But
But you
hey,
know what's crazy?
before we get out of
AT.
here, go ahead.
Oh no. You gonna talk about you ain't gonna talk about my girl?
No, we getting to that. We getting there.
Mm.
We getting there. Quez, I'm gonna let you start. I'm
Why
gonna let
me?
D
When he
finish
hold
because
on,
I already.
talk about. Why me if he already done brought it up? But it's okay.
Well,
Let's
I'll
go.
take it then. I'll
Let's
go
go.
for it then. I'm
Let's
going
go.
for my Angel Reese is my number one pick, and I want that Cameron. What I can vote
Dejanay.
was a Brinks.
Oh, the
Cameron Brinks. Yeah, that nice blonde. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I got to join Rod T for that right there, baby. You know, I'm getting that. That looks nice. I can see that head moving. You know. And you know that Reese. The long legs, boy, a 6'4". Boy, I put that right there on that couch. Get her. Got her. Got her open right there, baby. Get them cheeks wide open, tearing it up, you know? Go ahead, Quinn. I'm sorry, man. I got to stop. Those are my two babies, man. I've been watching them. Man, you know?
You didn't even say that for that. Like that was wow.
The cap can't be forward no more. I gotta flip it to the back because that was just crazy.
Them things look good.
Hey, but nah, for me, I gotta go with Dejanay Carrington. I gotta go with her.
Oh yeah,
That's that baby right there. And then I got Rika Jackson too. Them two right.
That boy said Ricky Jackson. Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, that's my speed right there.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah. Them
he
chocolate.
got game on and off the court.
They got a couple, boy.
What you say,
Okay.
D?
So,
Rose.
shit, D think about
I don't even know how to say her first name, but that girl.
Shut up.
Yo, it's crazy.
Shut up. Yeah, I don't even. That was, I ain't go. Then go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing. Cause I already know yours is though be outlandish, D. Before we get out of here, D, go ahead. D. We gotta put the spotlight on D, man.
I don't even watch WNBA like that, but if I'm gonna have to choose one, I'm gonna have to go with Miss Skylar Diggins.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot about her.
No specific reason, D.
There you go.
All I'm gonna say to that is all I'm gonna say to that is see, Miss Skylar Diggins is like a honey bun that you put in the oven. And you just let them melt.
Got that strong ass jawline. That's what it is.
Oh shit!
That's crazy, bro. Hey, bro.
Oh no.
He just still thinking about it. That man's something else.
You take it out the oven, it's just dripping, honey.
It's just dripping.
What part?
There you go. See, I told you. Look at that, but that tea bag. I ain't mad at you, but they go crazy. Give him that tongue back there. Yeah. See, that's my dude. Told you.
You just giving it a honey.
I told you. Shit, sit on that couch, baby. Back it up.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Rose. For those who don't know, what's the slogan, man? Before we get canceled out here on these streets, man.
Man, lying is a skill. Capping is not, man.